A long and controversial history. Currently Taiwan's largest opposition party, the Kuomintang, or KMT, ruled the country for over 4 decades as a one-party state until the late 1980s. It was under KMT rule that the 228 incident occurred, as the party ordered soldiers from China to crack down on Taiwanese civilians angered by perceived corruption and mistreatment. The ensuing massacre saw tens of thousands killed and led to a period of repression known as the White Terror. Alexander Huang is the head of the KMT's international affairs team.
I'm not trying to walk away from any responsibility. I believe that it was an act or a policy decision for securing the Republic of China during that time. And the reason why that we have a national holiday to commemorate, to remember, is right.
Despite its authoritarian past, the KMT later managed to democratize.
So how did this almost 130-year-old Chinese party, one that was responsible for some of Taiwan's darkest moments, and formerly led by a dictator in Chiang Kai-shek, manage to adapt to succeed in a multi-party democracy?
The KMT enjoyed a record of economic development that allowed it to appeal to voters, which in turn allowed it to thrive in democracy. We also see the KMT abandon, in many ways, its quote-unquote conservative stripes and actually begin to legislate quite full and redistributive universal social policies, most notably the National Health Insurance Program.
The KMT is not unique in having trod the road from authoritarianism to successful democratic party. Other Asian countries have also walked the same path.
The closest comparator would be South Korea. South Korea under Chun Doo-hwan was also a brutal authoritarian regime, but by the mid-1980s it too had very obviously passed its apex of power.
Today's KMT doesn't believe its past transgressions should be held against it.
We have young KMT members came to me and say, I didn't do anything wrong. Why should we apologize on the yearly basis every year on 228? I told them that we apologize for our predecessors. We take responsibility, we take the lessons, and we educate our kids and next generation that it should never be happen. But we do not believe that this unfortunate period should be the liability in all future elections.
But after 6 years out of office and coming off a run of electoral failures, the KMT faces questions over whether it can return to power. To move forward, the party can look to its past for lessons on how to adapt and survive. James Rayner and Ed Moon for Taiwan Plus.